The Jewel of Balochistan, Quetta's uncertain future. Quetta, nestled among towering mountains, has long been known as the fruit garden of Pakistan. This bustling city, the capital of Balochistan province, is a blend of rich history and vibrant culture. But Quetta's beauty masks a growing threat. The city is facing a potent mix of climate change, water scarcity and overpopulation. These intertwined challenges cast a shadow over Quetta's future, raising concerns about its long-term sustainability. Quetta's geographic location, in a region prone to seismic activity and with limited water resources, exacerbates these problems. The city's reliance on groundwater, coupled with erratic rainfall patterns, has led to a precarious water situation. Furthermore, the influx of people migrating from rural areas seeking better opportunities puts additional strain on Quetta's already stretched resources. The challenges are undeniable, but so is the spirit of resilience that characterizes Quetta. The following sections will delve deeper into the complexities of these threats and explore the efforts being made to secure a sustainable future for this vital city. The clock is ticking, and the time for action is now. A changing climate. Quetta's battle against rising temperatures. Quetta, like many parts of the world, is experiencing the undeniable effects of climate change. Temperatures are rising, and the consequences are being felt across the region. The once predictable seasons are becoming increasingly erratic. Summers are hotter and longer, leading to increased evaporation and reduced water availability. The rising temperatures also exacerbate the frequency and intensity of droughts, a recurring threat in this arid region. These droughts have a devastating impact on agriculture, a vital source of livelihood for many in Balochistan. The once fertile lands are struggling to produce crops, jeopardizing food security and the livelihoods of farmers. The changing climate is also altering the delicate balance of the region's ecosystems. The glaciers in the surrounding mountains, a crucial source of water for the region, are receding at an alarming rate. This glacial melt, coupled with reduced snowfall, directly impacts the availability of water in the long term. The effects of climate change are not just environmental, they have far-reaching social and economic consequences. As resources become scarcer, the potential for conflict and displacement increases, posing significant challenges to the stability and well-being of the region.
Water, the lifeblood of any city, is becoming increasingly scarce in Quetta. The city is grappling with a severe water crisis, driven by a combination of factors, including climate change and overpopulation. Quetta's primary source of water is groundwater, drawn from aquifers deep beneath the surface. However, years of over-extraction, coupled with reduced recharge due to erratic rainfall, have led to a rapid depletion of these underground reservoirs.
The consequences of this dwindling water supply are dire. Water tables are plummeting, forcing residents to dig deeper and deeper wells, often at exorbitant costs. This situation disproportionately affects the poorest communities who bear the brunt of the water crisis. In a desperate attempt to access water, many residents are resorting to unsustainable practices. Illegal water extraction and the digging of unregulated wells are rampant, further depleting the already stressed aquifers. This desperate scramble for water is leading to conflict and tension among communities, exacerbating the social and economic challenges faced by the city. The water crisis is a ticking time bomb, and if not addressed urgently, it threatens to push Quetta towards a water-stressed future, with potentially catastrophic consequences for its inhabitants and the environment. Section 4. A growing challenge: overpopulation and resource depletion. Quetta is experiencing rapid population growth, driven by both a high birth rate and an influx of migrants from rural areas and neighboring countries.
While population growth can bring economic opportunities, it also places immense pressure on resources, particularly water. As more people call Quetta home, the demand for water, food, housing, and infrastructure grows exponentially.
The existing infrastructure, already strained, struggles to keep pace with the burgeoning population. Water distribution systems are inadequate, leading to unequal access and water shortages. Waste management systems are overwhelmed, resulting in pollution and health hazards.
The increasing demand for housing leads to the expansion of informal settlements. often lacking basic amenities and exacerbating the strain on existing resources. The combination of rapid population growth and limited resources creates a vicious cycle.
As resources become scarcer, competition for them intensifies, leading to social and economic inequalities. This, in turn, can fuel further migration as people seek better opportunities and a more secure future.
Addressing the challenges of overpopulation requires a multi-pronged approach. This includes investing in sustainable infrastructure, promoting family planning initiatives, and creating economic opportunities in rural areas to reduce the pressure on urban centers.
Section 5. Seeking refuge, migration, and its impact on Quetta. Quetta has long been a destination for migrants seeking refuge from conflict, drought, and poverty.
People from rural areas of Balochistan and neighboring Afghanistan flock to the city, hoping for a better life. While migration can bring diversity and economic dynamism, it also presents challenges, particularly in a city already grappling with resource constraints.
The influx of migrants puts a further strain on Quetta's already stretched resources, including water, housing, and healthcare. The competition for jobs and housing intensifies, potentially leading to social tensions and unrest.
The city's infrastructure struggles to cope with the increased demand, leading to overcrowding and a decline in living standards. Despite the challenges, it is important to remember that migrants are often driven by desperation and a lack of options.
They bring with them skills, resilience, and a desire to contribute to their new home. Addressing the root causes of migration, such as conflict, poverty, and climate change, is crucial to creating a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Section 6. Seeds of Hope initiatives to combat Quetta's challenges. Despite the daunting challenges, there is a glimmer of hope in Quetta.
Efforts are being made at various levels to address the water crisis, mitigate the impacts of climate change, and promote sustainable living. The government, NGOs, and communities are working together to implement innovative solutions and raise awareness about these pressing issues.
One key area of focus is water conservation. Water-saving techniques such as drip irrigation and rainwater harvesting are being promoted among farmers and residents. Awareness campaigns are educating people about responsible water usage and the importance of preserving this precious resource.
To address the energy crisis, solar power initiatives are gaining traction. Solar panels are being installed on rooftops and in public spaces, harnessing the abundant sunlight to generate clean and sustainable energy. This reduces reliance on fossil fuels and helps mitigate greenhouse gas emissions.
Community-based organizations are playing a vital role in empowering residents to adapt to climate change and manage resources sustainably. They are promoting tree planting initiatives to combat deforestation, organizing clean-up drives to reduce pollution, and providing training on sustainable agricultural practices. Section 7. A call to action, securing Quetta's future. The challenges facing Quetta are complex and multifaceted, but they are not insurmountable.
Addressing these issues requires a collective effort, with individuals, communities, and governments working together to create a sustainable future for this vital city. It is imperative that we raise awareness about the gravity of the situation.
Educate yourself and others about the impacts of climate change, water scarcity, and overpopulation. Use your voice to demand action from leaders and policymakers. Support organizations working on the ground to implement sustainable solutions.
Make conscious choices in your daily life to reduce your environmental footprint. Conserve water, reduce energy consumption, and minimize waste. Embrace sustainable practices, such as using public transport, cycling, and supporting local and organic produce.
The future of Quetta lies in our hands. By taking action today, we can help ensure that this vibrant city continues to thrive for generations to come. Let us not allow this jewel of Balochistan to fade away, but instead work together to secure its future.